Good morning, everybody. Let's try and aim it for 7.5 minutes, because I know I'm seeing people starting to lag for their coffee, so we will get through this very quickly. Somebody just came up to our little stand over there. He actually asked if I won't throw it like the sweets were just thrown, but he just said, would I throw the robot to him? Come and see me later. No, I'm joking. I work for Shape Robotics. I am the pre-sales director. Yes, I have worked. I started teaching in 1992, and I was using robots until today. So I've used pre-made robots, construction kits. I'm going to give you a quick introduction to this. We are doing a seminar later, so come on and have a look. Got a couple of announcements, and one I literally found out about 2 minutes ago, and before I forget it, I'll announce it. Somebody came up and said, lovely product, how much is it? And then they went, ooh, because we are a premium product. We're a Danish company, and we're well built, okay? What I've just found out, literally 2 minutes ago, we are an official partner with Samsung Electronics. We are their robotics provider in education in about 19 countries. And I've literally just found out that if you add one of their devices, and in our workshop later, I will show you how their mobile phones and their tablets are used as part of our programming, you can get 3 years of finance with Samsung through our partner outside. So you can split the cost of purchasing robotics over 3 years. Why? Why is it a premium product? Because you can throw it around, and Bob's just cringed. It's magnetic. So any pieces that fall off, you just pick them up and you put them back on. So it is a strong piece of kit. Now, why am I up here in my rucksack? Before I start talking, we are a modular robotics company, which means if I'm doing a maths lesson or a coding lesson and I want to use one of my floor robots, I take the pieces out of my school bag, digging deep, take the pieces out. It takes longer to get them out of my school bag than it does to put them together. But if I want to do a coding lesson, if I want to do a maths lesson, maybe on measurement or trigonometry, I can pick my robot out my bag, and my robot's now ready to build. Built it in 10 seconds. When I worked for other companies, one of the things teachers fed back to us is, robotics is great, but if you spend 10 minutes or 20 minutes building, 10, 20 minutes packing away, I'm not focusing on my learning objectives for a coding lesson or a maths lesson or a science lesson. I can build this in seconds, and when I'm ready, I can pack it away. And that's what's key about our product. Yes, you can program in Blockly and Python, and you can add mobile phones, but you can build in seconds. And that's one of the nice features of what we do. So, is this what I'm using to click through? There we go. So, one of the things our company does do, and one of the things we do recognize, is that statistic up there for McKinsey, that 40%, 7% of jobs by 34 are going to be automated. Okay? That's quite a startling statistic. And then in my LinkedIn profile, just a couple of weeks ago, that particular picture came up. Drones have taken over where helicopters and pilots and cameramen were only 10 years ago. What we're trying to do at Shape Robotics, two things. Design content around real-world robotics and embrace other companies and other technologies that are already in our education market. So here's a particular one of a robot in a sewer. We get the children, give them context. We show them videos in 360 on VR headsets so they can embrace that technology in the workings that we do. We can go and explore sewers, and we are working with companies, certain VR companies, where we're working collaboratively to create content that relates to our robotics as well. And they go away and they design a robot to go and do what a real-world sewer robot does and clean all the fatbergs and fix all the trees that come through the pipes. And this particular robot that was built up there, you can see a funny attachment at the front. The children realized that to clean the fatbergs off the top of the pipe, they needed to come up with a slightly different design. And they designed an attachment on a 3D printer that then they could screw onto our robot arm, that could then clean the pipe. So we are working with VR companies and 3D print companies to design real-world robotic activities, okay? Just to say, and there's just, I didn't want to build them now, but I'll do so in my seminar, you can be as creative as you want. You can build big robots, small robots. We have a robot arm and we have a floor robot that I threw across the classroom. You can combine them to design whatever you like. The other big thing that's hot off the press literally yesterday morning is we've got a new AI app. Because one of the things that we do across the world, we install smart labs. We've just installed 1,000 in Romania, and we don't have enough trainers to go out and run workshops. They've created an AI app, and please come to our stand to have a look at it, where we've actually built it. We've bought big processors. We're running it in-house, where all our content can be accessed before the AI app goes out onto the net. And that is here, ready to look at. It'll be launched in a few weeks' time as well on the market. Okay, so that's what you'll see. Lots of educational content using AI, using text-to-speech, and augmented reality as well. And what we're doing there, just to flick through, because I've got a little saying we're nearly 7 minutes, just to show you a quick video of what appeared in the press recently. I apologize because I grabbed it before they corrected a spelling mistake. So big prize for anyone that spots a spelling mistake there. But I did want to show it. Yes, there is a video of me. I'm really sorry about that. But this has been launched literally as a beta now to show you today. There was sound, but it's just cheesy music, so we don't need to. This is aimed at students, but also teachers as well, because obviously, you know, I was a robotics teacher at elementary. When I started teaching secondary, not in this country, but abroad, I wish I'd had that when I was teaching certain subjects. And as you can see on the left-hand side, we're not limited just to robotics. We're also looking at VR, 3D printing as well. I've got 1 minute to go. The other thing to say is that we are working together with LGfL on a pilot project. QR code is up there, where we are donating, giving, I'm looking down, yeah, donating a number of sets. We don't want them back, because we want you to continue using them in your classrooms, where we want you to have a look at real-world solution, robotics, and also it'd be really great if, because this is new, you started giving us feedback on this new app as well. Because we are a young company, and our designers and our programmers, they do listen. So that's the other thing I like about working for this company. When you guys come up with ideas, we try to implement them as well. That's it. Thank you very much. Coffee time.